Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a different sort of video today. I thought I would do sort of a chatty get ready with me while talking about my setbacks. Before we get started with this video though, don't forget to subscribe. Click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss anything. So I thought I would do this video because I have a subscriber named Ashley who always comments on all of my videos. I'm just here for the makeup looks. So Ashley, this is for you. Anyways, as I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to talk about the setbacks I've experienced over the years, focusing on my most recent setback. So let's get this started. I will let you guys know though that I already put my foundation and concealer on, and then I remembered, oh, Ashley, yeah, she likes makeup. Let me do my makeup on camera and talk about setbacks at the same time. So, all right, let's get this started. So the foundation that I'm using is Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. Anyways, setbacks. Before I start to get serious about taking care of my hair, I wasn't deep conditioning. I was blow drying my hair and then flat ironing it, and then on top of all of that, using a curling iron to get curls. So, like, I'm surprised I didn't go bald. I managed to retain length, and at the time, my hair, I would say, was bra strap length. It always is about that length, and but it was really thin and wispy, and I always hated how it looked. It also was always shorter in the middle, and I chalk that up to the fact that the crown of my hair is really, really coarse, and I'd always wear low buns, as I love to do, and I feel like I wouldn't move the buns around, so I feel that's what made my hair break off in the center. So, you know, the side pieces would always be long and then the back would always be short, and I hated that. Just to let you know, for concealer, I use the Bobbi Brown Instant Concealer. I like to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in medium because it's a pretty close match to my skin tone. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay, what is this? Honey palette. So Urban Decay sent this to me, so I'm going to try it out today. So this was, I would say, gosh, before I got married, so like 15 years ago, I just got sick of my hair looking like crap. And I did a little, oh, actually I sat Gloria down. I went for a relaxer. I'm like, what can I do? Help me, you know, what can I do to grow my hair and make it look thicker? So yeah, Gloria told me to start deep conditioning my hair every time that I wash my hair. And so I started doing that, and it really, really helped. Like, I just saw my hair, I've always been blessed with really shiny hair. I think I have low porosity hair, so low porosity hair tends to be quite shiny and takes products quite well. I started deep conditioning weekly, but I was still blow drying my hair to get it dry and flat ironing for that straight look. But I did ease up a bit on the heat. I also started roller setting. I would go to see Gloria every single week, every Saturday, and honestly spend a few hours getting my hair roller set, and it really worked. It looked voluminous and thick. I loved the results, but I didn't like spending hours at the salon, so I stopped doing that and just, you know, went back to flat ironing. Anyways, fast forward to when I started blogging, and I was YouTubing about little shopping hauls and stuff, but those videos weren't getting any traction. And a lot of you early subbies were asking about my hair a lot. So I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna do a relaxer hair care video, and that video just took off. It's still one of my most popular videos. And then I started researching more about relaxed hair care. As I started relaxing more, I realized, whoa, I'm doing a lot of stuff wrong. And when I started applying those tips to my hair started to flourish. So 2 years ago, my beloved father-in-law died. And right before that, earlier in the year, my grandmother died. And I was very, very close to my grandmother. I loved her. My grandmother was very elegant, a real lady, perfect manners. And I feel like I really took after her. She was very kind and lovely, great sense of humor. I really miss her. So that hit me really hard. I was sort of down all year. And then my father-in-law died. My father-in-law helped to raise me. And him passing away suddenly, he had pancreatic cancer, that just killed me. And I was at the hospital a lot with my husband, and I didn't really care about my hair and taking care of it. And so I wasn't, I would still deep condition my hair, but I wasn't moisturizing and sealing. I just wasn't paying as much attention to it as possible. Sorry to interrupt the story here. I'm going to use some Charlotte Tilbury. I'm lucky. Charlotte Tilbury sent me a box of makeup recently. I think I'm going to do a little blue eyeliner, but before I do that, I think I'm just going to apply some powder. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's called Translucent Medium Deep. It's the glow one. It gives a really nice glowy effect. So yeah, I was at the hospital a lot. I wasn't eating properly. I wasn't sleeping. I was crying all the time. It was just really miserable. And then I was helping my husband with funeral arrangements when my father-in-law finally passed away. It went really quickly too. He was diagnosed at the end of August and he passed away mid-November. I just didn't care about anything, frankly. I was just so sad. And then 2 weeks later, my beloved aunt died on my dad's side. That was really rough. She had breast cancer, a 10-year struggle with breast cancer, and finally succumbed to that 2 weeks after my father-in-law died. So all this to say, I was really busy. I was always at the hospital. I am going to apply a little bit more concealer. And just wasn't taking care of myself whatsoever. And hair was just like the furthest thing from my mind. So because I wasn't babying it, I was letting my relaxers go too long. My hair started to break. I wasn't moisturizing and sealing. I was going to bed. I always use a silk pillowcase, but I wasn't wrapping my hair. I was just so exhausted, the whole 9 yards. Like, I think it was the only time in my life where I was not wrapping my hair. And yeah, I just saw some major breakage. The breakage was always in the same place, like at the very back of my head. I'm going to apply the same translucent powder. So this is the glow, this is the regular one, just to take down the shine a little under the eyes. I'm going to use a beauty blender to do that. It's a fake beauty blender. It's dirty, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, so it started to break. Gloria started to notice, and when things started to calm down, she helped me get my hair back on track. She cut my hair to make it look more even, just showed me what products I could be using to get it back on track. So I went back to using the Joico Moisture Recovery line. I was also using a conditioner by Kevin Murphy, which was excellent. A really, really great deep conditioner. Crazy expensive though. And like the bottle was this big, but it really helped. And I just got back onto my hair care routine. So moisturizing and sealing, wrapping my hair every single night, deep conditioning with oils, adding in a protein treatment, the whole 9 yards, and my hair started to bounce back. And then at the beginning of this year, okay, I'm gonna line my eyes now, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this called? This is Eye Color Magic Liner Duo. It's called Super Blue, beautiful color. Taking care of the hair at the nape, moving around my buns so that I wasn't having breakage at the back of my head, and all of this really served me well. So just so you guys can see, there's a dark blue and a super electric blue. I'm gonna start with a dark blue and see how this goes. So my hair started to flourish, it really turned the corner. Every now and then I get inconsistent. I always promise myself from the beginning of the year to put away the flat iron, but I would falter and start using it again. And the minute I would start using the flat iron, I would see a difference in my hair. It would just be so much more dry and kind of lifeless. I made a promise to myself at the beginning of the quarantine to stop using heat. I mean, I might as well. I wasn't really going anywhere. And I also started to really embrace the texture of my air-dried hair. It looked full and thick. It was still shiny, not as shiny as a stick straight flat ironed hair, but I really liked it. And you know, every now and then I would get a subscriber who would say, "Your hair looks lifeless and dead," and you know, that hurts my feelings. Those comments kind of kept pushing me, kept motivating me to take care of my hair in a way that was comfortable for me. So some things that I started to do that really helped motivate me also was I thought I would start, I'm gonna use the more blue end underneath my eyes. I started a Facebook group, the Style Domination Relaxed Hair Society, and I started it just to have a forum for women who relax their hair, and we could talk and share tips just for information sharing. But I feel like the group blew up. We just passed the 500 mark, like 500 members have joined the group, and I am so pleased. I am so happy. I'm just gonna use the rest of my concealer here to clean up the edges. I learned a lot from these women. Like there are some women in the group who their relaxed hair game is so on point, and they're sharing tips with everybody. There's none of this, like in the blogging community, there's a lot of girls who don't see the value in sharing their tips or sharing contacts or helping out others, and like this group just so isn't like that. I'm going to do my eyebrows now. I'm using my favorite eyebrow pencil, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift. Other things that I did to motivate myself, you know, on top of learning from the women in the group, was I downloaded the Hair Journal app. I'll put up a picture of this app, but it's so great. It really encourages you to list the products that you're using so that you can see what really works for you. And it encourages you to upload pictures of your hair journey and the progress that your hair is making. And I was like, gosh, why haven't I been doing this before? You know, like I wish I took pictures of my hair, like both when it was struggling and when it was thriving, you know, so that I could see, well, first of all, what areas I could work on that needed work. And also just having pictures that show you how your hair's thriving is so inspiring and motivating to keep you going, you know? So yeah, this app really helped. Other things that really helped are I was moisturizing and sealing my hair every other day. I just felt like doing it every day was just left my hair a little too greasy. And I was using the S-Curl moisturizer and avocado oil, but I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna suck it up. I'll be okay with the greasy hair, and I'm gonna start doing it every day. And boy, have I seen a difference in the hydration and moisture of my hair. I'd also like to boost my hair's elasticity, and elasticity is when you stretch your hair, it goes back to its original state instead of, you know, stretching and breaking or stretching and staying that, you know, loose. So I feel like the daily moisturization and sealing will help with that. I had a troll recently who was really nasty to me, and she said basically that she didn't understand what my hair goals were, which made it hard to follow me. She just didn't understand the purpose of my channel and what I was trying to get at, which I thought was ridiculous. Like, I talk about relaxed hair health. I try to help people out in reaching their own hair goals. But, you know, when I thought about it after blocking her, I realized, you know, she's kind of right. Like, I've never spoken about what my hair goals were. And like, I always knew in my head that my goals were to just have healthy hair, to keep it from breaking. To tell the truth, I never really cared too much about, you know, growing my hair really long. I always had sort of long hair, and it was never my goal to get, you know, it to tailbone length or, you know, mid-back length or something. I just wanted healthy hair. I wanted it to stop breaking originally, and I felt like I achieved that. What I notice is so many women who relax their hair are very preoccupied with hair length. I'm gonna put on my mascara now. I'm using my favorite mascara, and that is the Givenchy Disturbia mascara. You know, I should set some hair goals for myself, like actually write them down, and that would help me stick to what I'm trying to achieve here. So that's what I did. You know, my main hair goal is just healthy, shiny hair. My second hair goal is thick hair. I'd like to thicken up the hair all over. I always felt like my hair was pretty thick, and then I started watching other relaxed hair YouTubers, and I'm like, oh my God, my hair isn't all that thick. So I'd like to boost the hair health until, you know, until I see some real thickness and fullness. And then my last hair goal, really, actually I have two more hair goals. My second last hair goal was just to maybe grow it to mid back length. And I say that because I cut my hair a few days ago. I think I went through like a bit of a depressive episode, and I just chopped off all of my hair. You'll see, I'll take it down after this. But you know what? It looks really even now. And I got rid of a lot of dead ends because, like, if I'm going to restart this hair journey, I want to start it off on the right foot without messy, hideous ends. And my last hair goal is to really be consistent with my hair care. Like, no matter what, moisturize and seal every night. I'm going to start co-washing once a week. I wash my hair basically twice a week because I work out a lot and my hair gets really like gross. So I want to start changing one of those hair washings. Sorry, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's Beach Stick in Formenta here as a blush. I just want to start using one of those hair washings as a co-wash. And I'm doing that. I want to co-wash, and co-wash is essentially washing your hair with only conditioner, because I just want to really boost that hydration. And especially right now, because we are under lockdown and I need a relaxer bad, and I just want to do everything in my power to keep my regrowth nice and tangle-free. So some other tips that I'm incorporating into my healthy hair care journey. I love that creamy blush. It's so nice. I feel like it gives you a really nice, healthy, dewy look, but I'm just going to take it down a little with the Laura Mercier, just the regular translucent powder. I can't talk. I'm not going to use the highlight, the glow one, because I think it'll just make me look a little too shiny. I'm just going to put on a little of this lip balm. Yeah, I got rid of a whole load of products that I felt weren't working for me at all. I'm going to outline my lips with the MAC Chestnut lip. By throwing out those products, I'm not tempted to use them. And then, you know, washing my hair or whatever, remembering how crummy they were. So I threw them all out. Something else that I'm doing during my hair journey is when I deep condition my hair, I'm going to use one of my favorite lipsticks here, and that's MAC Taupe. I am applying my deep conditioner to problem areas first. So my main problem areas of my hair are the nape of my neck. I don't know if you can see that. So like it's always kind of like short and frizzy. The Luster's S-Curl Moisturizer has really helped to make it more soft and manageable. I apply my deep conditioner to the crown of my hair first. So it just, you know, allows it to work its magic a little bit longer on those areas so that I can see the benefits and it can thrive. Those areas can thrive as much as the rest of my hair. And the last thing that I'm doing as part of my new hair journey is I'm literally visualizing hair success. Like I'm kissing it up to God. I'm putting it out into the universe, and I am saying to myself, Dominique, you can do this. Dominique, you can grow your hair to whatever length you want. Dominique, you can have thick, healthy, relaxed hair, which I feel I do have. I'm going to use a little of the NARS Orgasm Lip Gloss. Am I the only one who hates telling people the name of this? Maybe I'm a prude, but I just hate saying, yeah, I use orgasm on my lips. Oh my God. Yeah, so I'm visualizing success. I do this already with my job. I just bought a new car, I bought my dream car. It was on my list of goals for about a year now. I cut out a picture of it and I put it on my computer monitor, and I would look at it every day, and by looking at it every day, I could work towards my goals a bit better. I bought myself a BMW Special Edition 428i Grande Coupe, but I am so proud of myself. And if I could visualize that success, if I could visualize my blogging success, if I could visualize hitting 20,000 YouTube subscribers, thank you guys are the best, I could do this too. And I better be able to do it because I'm here giving advice on how to get healthy, happy hair. So yeah, so this is my finished makeup look. It doesn't take me too long at all. And I will just show you what I did to my hair. So my hair has a ton of oil and moisturizer in it. So I cut off about an inch. It's not that bad. It's not as short as I thought. I cut all of my hair off like at midnight a couple of days ago, and then the following morning I cried. Girls, I was on my lady time, and I think I was just literally going through a depressive episode, but this is how it looks. It's all even in the back. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be wearing a black shirt. I hear you guys. I get a lot of complaints about that. I wear exclusively like all black. But I'm happy. See, it's shiny. This is air-dried hair. But yes, this is my makeup look. Ashley, I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little bell next to the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram at both dominique.baker and Style Domination. I love you guys. Thanks for helping me as much as I like to think I've helped you. Bye.